What if tomorrow morning, every river, every lake, every ocean simply disappeared? No drinking water, no rain, no crops, no future. How long would humanity survive? Let's find out. The first hour feels almost normal. You wake up, you turn on the tap, nothing comes out. Not a drop, not a trickle. You check the next faucet, then the next. Same silence. Outside, you notice it. The river near your home isn't flowing anymore, it's just gone. A dry bed of cracked earth where water used to be. At first, this doesn't seem impossible. Maybe it's a local issue, maybe it's just your city, but your phone tells a different story. Every news channel is reporting the exact same thing. Lakes, gone. Rivers, gone. Oceans, receding at a terrifying speed, exposing seafloor that hasn't seen sunlight in millions of years. This isn't a drought. This is something else entirely. Within hours, grocery stores are flooded with people. Not buying food, buying water, shelves empty in minutes. Bottled water disappears first, then soda, then anything liquid at all. Most people never think about this, but the average human body can only survive 3 days without water. 3 days. That's the countdown the entire world just started, whether they realize it or not. By the end of day 1, panic spreads faster than any wildfire. Hospitals shut down non-emergency procedures. Surgery requires sterilization, and sterilization requires water. Fire departments can't fight fires anymore. Without water, a single spark could burn entire neighborhoods to the ground. Restaurants close instantly. No water means no cooking, no cleaning, no operating at all. But that's only the beginning, because the most fragile part of civilization isn't cities, it's farms. Crops need water daily. Within a single day, fields begin to wilt. Farmers stand helplessly, watching their entire livelihood die in front of them. Livestock suffer even faster. Cows, pigs, chickens, all of them depend on water just to stay alive. Within the first week, farms across the world start collapsing simultaneously. And here's the part most people never consider. It's not just about drinking water. Water powers everything. Power plants use water to cool reactors and generators. Without it, electricity grids begin failing too. So now you're not just thirsty, you're sitting in the dark. By the end of the first week, governments declare states of emergency everywhere. Military convoys deliver emergency water rations, but supplies are nowhere near enough for entire populations. People begin migrating, desperately searching for any remaining water source. Underground wells, isolated mountain springs, anything. This is where humanity faces its first true test. Some people remember an old skill almost everyone forgot. Rainwater collection. Simple containers, tarps, gutters redirected into barrels. Suddenly, the most basic technology on Earth becomes priceless. Those who stored water early, even just a little, suddenly have a massive advantage over everyone else. But storage only buys time. It doesn't solve the real problem, because the real disaster starts here. Within a month, something humanity hoped would never happen finally does. People start fighting over water. Not arguments, not protests, conflict. Communities with hidden wells become targets. Neighbors who once shared everything now guard their water with weapons. Governments lose control of distribution. In some regions, military forces seize remaining water sources entirely, controlling who drinks and who doesn't. This is where humanity quickly realizes it made a terrible mistake. We built civilization around the assumption that water would always be there. We never prepared for a world without it. By the second month, disease becomes the next deadly wave. Without clean water, people start drinking whatever liquid they can find. Contaminated, unsafe, deadly. Cholera spreads, dysentery spreads. Hospitals, already collapsing, can't keep up with the wave of sick and dying patients. And here's a fact almost nobody knows. Most modern medicine, antibiotics, IV fluids, even basic sanitation, depends entirely on clean water. Take water away, and medicine itself starts failing. By month 3, farmland that once fed billions becomes empty, lifeless dirt. Entire countries face famine simultaneously. Animals, the ones still alive, begin disappearing too, not just from thirst, but because there's no food left to sustain them either. Forests dry out completely. Wildfires ignite faster, burn longer, and spread further than ever before, with no water anywhere to stop them. The air itself begins changing. Smoke fills skies that once held clouds. This is where cities start emptying out completely. Those who can leave, do. They travel toward coastlines, toward underground aquifers, toward any rumor of remaining water. But here's something most people overlook. Desalination, turning ocean water into drinking water, requires massive amounts of electricity. And remember, the power grids are already failing. so even people standing beside the ocean can die of thirst. By 6 months, isolated communities become the only form of civilization that still functions. Survivors who learned rainwater harvesting, who built underground cisterns, who filtered and purified water through sand, charcoal, and cloth, become the foundation of new micro-societies. Cooperation becomes more valuable than money ever was. Groups that share water survive. Groups that hoard it collapse from the inside through conflict and mistrust. Medical knowledge becomes priceless too. Boiling water, basic filtration, recognizing waterborne illness early. Simple skills suddenly determine who lives and who doesn't. By 1 year, the world looks unrecognizable. Massive cities, once symbols of human achievement, stand empty and silent, swallowed by dust where rivers used to flow. Population numbers have collapsed dramatically. The survivors aren't the strongest. They're the ones who adapted fastest, who relearned ancient knowledge modern life made us forget. Small, water-secure communities built near remaining underground sources become the new centers of human civilization. Agriculture shifts entirely toward drought-resistant crops, toward ancient farming techniques designed for scarcity instead of abundance. Humanity survives, but not as the world it used to be. Water isn't just something we drink, it powers civilization itself. Every crop, every hospital, every city, every form of energy we depend on. So if the world suddenly ran out of water, would humanity survive? Or would we simply become the next thing the Earth forgot? So, what do you think? Leave your theory below. Subscribe for more impossible questions.